Hi, my name is Casey and we are going to do some yoga today. So start by finding a comfy place to sit. I like to sit on a little pillow. So if you have a pillow close by, you can go grab one. If you don't have a pillow, you could find a book to sit on, or you could just sit on the floor. Any place that's comfortable for you. Okay, so we're going to start with our legs crisscross. And then with our hands right on our knees or our thighs, wherever your hands land comfortably. Next, we're gonna sit up really tall. So see if you can sit up as tall as you can. Imagine there's a piece of string tied to your head and it's pulling you up into the clouds. Now, notice if your shoulders went up when you did that. I know mine did. See if you can drop your shoulders down while lifting your head up. Awesome. Do you feel a little taller? Me too. Okay, so let's see if we can keep that length in our spine and the bones in our back while we take a big breath in with our nose. Ready? Let it out your mouth. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more time. Lift your shoulders up when you breathe in and drop them all the way down when you breathe out. All right, let's start moving our bodies a little bit. Start by making some small circles with your head. They might be so small that you can barely see them. And let them get a little bigger and bigger still. And if it feels good for you, you can go all the way around in a huge circle. If circles don't feel good, you can let your head rock from one side to the other. Maybe you can try both and see which feels better. You can also do half circles around the back, from one shoulder to the other. Nice. Sit up tall again. Take a breath. Great job. Next, turn your head to one side and then to the other. Like you're saying a really big no. No thanks. Great job. Come back to center. Now we're going to do a big yes. Let your head go back and forward, up and down. Yes, please. Nice job. 1 more time, up and down and back to center. Great. Next, lift your shoulders up. Push them back this time and then let them fall down. Nice. Pull them forward. Lift them up. Take them back and drop them down. Really big circles with your arms. I mean your shoulders. Up and back. Good job. See if you can make your shoulders go the other way. So back, up, forward, down. Feels a little goofy, but really good for your joints where the bones come together in your shoulders. Good job. Give those arms a shake. Shake them up high. See if you can shake them behind you. Whoop. Out in front of you. 3, 2, 1. Hands on your lap. Big breath in and out. Good job. Now we're going to do circles with our whole torso, the upper part of our body. So see if you can keep your bottom where it is and you make the rest of your body circle around. Your head might even start to move around as you do this. It doesn't have to look just like how I'm doing it. You can even close your eyes and just let your body circle out, whatever that means for your body. Switch directions, circle the other way. Make sure you're keeping your hips planted, don't let them move. Easier said than done, right? You might feel some of the bellies in your muscles start to get warm as you do this. Great job. 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Find that nice tall length in the spine and softness in the shoulders. You're doing so good. All right, stretch your legs out now. They're probably a little tired of sitting crisscross. Give them a shake. Give them a shake. Maybe wave hello with your feet. One side and the other. Shake them all out. Make some circles with your ankles, like your toes are paintbrushes, making some circles. Do it the other way. Awesome. Are your feet waking up? Good job. Shake those legs out 1 more time. Maybe put your hands down to help you. Maybe shake your arms out while you're at it. 3, 2, 1. Freeze. Great job. sit up and take one last breath in and out. All right, our bodies are warmed up and ready. Next, we're gonna stand up tall. So if you have your pillow, you can move it aside. Do you know the name of this pose? What's that? Did you say mountain pose? Maybe. This is called mountain pose. It's one of the easiest yoga poses. All you have to do is stand up really tall. But sometimes when we stand up tall, our bodies do this, or this, or even sometimes this. And that's not mountain pose, right? What's different about how I'm standing? You notice that my feet are close together, but not touching. And my hips and my knees are in line, like this. My arms are down at the sides, not on my hips, not doing anything else, just down at the sides. Where are my hands facing? Forward. Try it both ways. See which feels better. I like this way because it makes my chest feel open. I feel like I can breathe a little bit better when my chest is open. What about you? Maybe you like it this way. Who knows? All right, now in mountain pose, the most important part is to be really tall, just like we practiced when we were sitting. Like there's a string attached to our heads pulling us into the cloud, just like a mountain, right? Our feet are on the ground and our heads are in the clouds. Take a big breath of that beautiful mountain air. What do you smell? Nice. We're gonna make some wind with our arms and our breath now. So take a big breath in and stretch your arms up. And then when you breathe out, blow some wind all the way down to your toes. Nice job. Move like the wind. Breathe in, stretch up, breathe out. You might start moving side to side. How do you think the wind would move? Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. You're doing awesome. Breathe out. Keep moving like the wind. Use your breath to guide you. Doesn't have to look like me. It can look however you want it to. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time. And then come all the way back to, what's this called? Mountain pose. I'm sure you already knew that. Okay, let's practice some balance next. We're gonna try tree pose. So, you might just start with your toes on the ground like this. If you already know tree pose, you can start practicing. If you don't know it yet, I'll walk you through it. So you're gonna turn your knee out to the side to open up your hips. Try it with just your toes on the ground first. Bring your hands to your hips like me. And then find something to focus on with your eyes. Something that's not moving. So I'm looking at something on the wall that's not moving. And I'm gonna keep my eyes focused on that spot while I bring my hands to my heart. You try it too. If you feel strong, you can try lifting your arms up to the sky. Maybe your arms will turn into beautiful tree branches. Maybe a little bird comes to land on your tree. Maybe an apple blossoms. Now, if you're feeling strong, you can try lifting that foot up. Maybe you'd like to pretend it's a little squirrel climbing up the trunk of your tree. If you need to, you can use your hand to help get it up a little bit higher. Keep pressing your foot into your standing leg. Get really tall and really strong. Are you holding your breath? If so, take a big breath in and then let it out. Slowly let your arms and your foot come back down. Ready to do it on the other side? All right, kick that foot out, or that knee out rather. Kick your foot up. Maybe you start with your toes on the ground. Maybe you challenge yourself this time to lift it up to your ankle. Find that focus point. The Sanskrit word, which is the language of yoga, for focus point is drishti. Can you say drishti? So find your drishti, your focus point for your eyes. And then practice bringing your hands together. Might feel a little bit more wobbly on this side. If so, keep pressing that foot into your leg and press your leg into your foot. Draw your energy up into your belly and out your head. Get really tall. And then when you're ready, you can practice lifting your arms up. Maybe make some tree branches. Maybe you're swaying in the wind a little bit this time. If you fall, don't worry about it. You can just try again. Falling is sometimes a fun part of practicing tree pose. It can also be fun to challenge yourself. So if you're feeling like this is easy, or if you want to challenge yourself even more, you might try closing your eyes. I like to keep my hands at my heart when I do that. And right away, I start to wobble. Give it a try and see what happens for you. Remember, you can always bring your toes down to the ground. 3, 2, 1, release. Great job. Now our bodies are feeling balanced. Next, we're going to practice some breathing. So breathing is one of the most important parts of yoga. It's a part of yoga that I love the best. I notice when I pay attention to my breathing, it really helps me calm down and feel a little bit better, especially when I'm feeling stressed out or angry or sad or anything really. Breathing always helps me feel better. So let's give it a try. I have this special tool called a Hoberman sphere. Maybe you've seen it before. And maybe you have one at your house. If so, you can go grab it if you'd like. And if not, I'm going to show you how to make one with your fingers. So, to make one with your fingers, glue the tips of all your fingers together, your thumbs and all your fingers. And then when we breathe in, we're going to keep the tips of our fingers touching. We're just going to spread them out. And then when we breathe out, we'll press them all back together. Breathe in, breathe out. Great job. All right, I'm going to use my ball. You can use your ball or your fingers. And we're going to take 5 breaths together. You ready? Breathe in. Breathe out. That's 1. In. Out. 2. 3. 1 more. Wow, I feel a little bit different than I did when we started. Check in with your body, see how you feel. You might close your eyes for this. I noticed that my heart's beating a little bit slower. My head feels a little more clear. My body feels a little bit softer, more relaxed. What did you notice? Now we're going to do a really fun set of yoga poses called a sun salutation. So a salutation is a way of saying hello or goodbye. And this sun salutation is a set of yoga poses that people do to say hello to the sun every day. So you can do it in the morning, you can even do it in the afternoon or any time that you would like to say hello to the sun and get some of that energy into your body. So I have a song that we're going to listen to while we do a little sun dance. It's called Dance for the Sun by Kira Willie. And it's available on Spotify if you want to try it at home with your family or with some friends. Okay, we're going to start in mountain pose. So mountain pose, remember you're standing nice and tall. Now turn sideways on your yoga mat if you're on one. And stretch your legs out wide. Stretch your arms out too. This is called star pose. We have 5 points, like a star. Start to twinkle side to side. Nice. You know that the sun is a star? That's why we like to practice the star pose when we do the sun dance. Okay, come back to your mountain pose. Take a breath. And now listen and follow along. Stretch. Wave to the sun. Hang down low. Tickle your toes. Feet jump back. Belly on the ground. lift up your chest to look at the sun. And then downward dog, send your bottom up high. Stretch it out. Get ready, bend your knees. Feet jump up. Bottom up, head down. Stretch up as high as you can. Wave to the sun. Back to mountain pose. Take a breath. We're going to do it again. Wave to the sun. Lying down low. Tickle your toes. Feet jump back. Just like a frog. Belly on the ground. Just like a snake. Look at the sun. Now downward dog. Practice wagging your tail if you want to. Lift up one leg and shake it, and then the other. You might even bark like a dog. And jump those feet up when you're ready. Tickle your toes. Stretch up high. Wave to the sun. Back to mountain pose. Take a deep breath. Show me that beautiful star pose again. Kind of spin your star in a circle. Dance for the sun. I can do it. You can do it. Try spinning the other way. Maybe your legs will go a little bit higher. Maybe you'll even practice tapping your toes. Keep your belly all up and down while you do it. Awesome job, everybody. When you're ready, come back to your mountain pose. Another big breath in. And let it all go. Next, I would like to practice another fun way of breathing called lion's breath. My friend Ann Beese wrote this book, and I'd like to share it with you today. Some of you might already know lion's breath, but don't worry, we're going to get a chance to practice it after we finish the story. When I breathe like a lion, I get to roar. When I breathe like a lion, I feel strong. What does your body look like when you're feeling strong? Maybe like this. Roar, roar, more, more. Mouth open wide, tongue out long. Can I see your tongue? Now, just watch me breathe like a lion. Okay, you ready to practice? First step, we have to kneel. So if you have a yoga mat or a carpet, that would be a good thing to kneel on. I have one of these that some people use for gardening. I like to use it when I do yoga. So I'm going to put my knees on this soft foam. Then sit back on your heels. So you'll see my feet are tucked under me, and I'm going to sit back on my heels. Rest your hands on your knees. I'm just going to do one since I'm holding the book. You can rest both hands down. Now, take a deep breath in through your nose. Now open your mouth, stretch out your tongue, and exhale. Excuse me. And then we're going to roar when we do it. You ready? Breathe in. Nice job. Breathe in. One more time. Lion's breath is a really great way to get out any anger or any feelings that have been bottling up inside. Sometimes it can get a little loud, right? So it's best to make sure your mom or dad or anybody else at home with you aren't trying to get work done, or if they're not on a Zoom call, right? So maybe next time you want to practice lion's breath, you could find a quiet place in your room, or even outside in the forest would be a really fun place to practice lion's breath. We're gonna do a little dancing now. Do you guys like to dance? Maybe. This is another song by Kira Willie called All I Wanna Do Is Dance. So we're gonna listen and follow along. We're gonna practice a little dancing and jumping and skipping and maybe some other stuff too. You ready?
All I wanna do is dance.
Do a little dance. What's your favorite way to dance? Next. Jump. Jump up and down. You might move your arms around while you do it. You might jump on one foot, maybe the other. You might come all the way down like a frog. Do some squat jumps. Keep going. Now slow it down. Do a little dance. See if you can move every part of your body when you're dancing. Okay, get ready. What are we gonna do next? Skip. That's jumping on one foot and then the other. So if you have space in your house, you can skip all around. If not, you can skip in place with me. See if you can skip a little bit longer, maybe a little bit higher. Good job. Slow it down. Do a little dance. Catch your breath. Take a drink of water if you need it.
I'm just glad to be alive.
All right, what's next?
All I wanna do is shake.
Shake. Shake everything out.
All I wanna do is shake, shake,
Shake your head. I'm shaking my ponytail right out.
all I wanna do is
Can you
shake.
shake your tongue too? Make sure you shake your bottom. Maybe even your toes. Shake a little faster. Shake. Keep shaking. Shake everything. Go a little crazy. Freeze.
Like a block of ice. But what would happen to a block of ice in a warm place like this?
It would melt. Make your body melt like an ice cube on a hot day. Melt your head and your arms down. Let your whole body melt all the way to the floor. We're gonna melt into child's pose. That means our legs are tucked under us. Our arms are stretched out long. Let your head drop down. Take a big breath in and out. We're gonna stay here for a little bit longer. If it's not comfortable for you to be on your knees like this, you can stretch your legs out behind you. You might even make a little pillow for your head. I'm gonna sit up top, but you guys can stay wherever you are. You might even try closing your eyes and noticing what you feel in your body. Maybe you feel your heart beating really fast. Maybe you feel your belly and your chest going up and down as you breathe. Your muscles might feel a little tired or warm. You might even feel some tingling in your body. What else do you feel? Take another minute to sit quietly and relax. When you're ready, you can open your eyes slowly. How do you feel? We're going to practice one more way of breathing together today, and I like to call this triangle breath. So you're gonna follow along with me. You can trace your finger in the air as we do triangle breath. So we're gonna start here. We're gonna breathe in for 3, 2, 1. And we're gonna hold our breath in. 3, 2, 1. Then we'll let all that air go. 3, 2, 1. Ready? Again. One more time. Nice job. So this would be a really easy thing for you to make at your house. All you need is a piece of paper and a triangle, which you could draw with a marker or a crayon. You could add some glitter, get fancy, and you can practice it at home. All right, my friends, we have reached the end of our yoga class today. And at the end of yoga, we always take a pose called Shavasana. And that's just a fancy word for laying down and taking a rest. So I'm going to play a special song called the Shavasana song, and it will repeat itself a few times. So if you want to sing along as you rest, you can do that. You can also just listen to, or even turn down the volume if you don't like it. Ready? Yoga time is ending and we are laying down. Bellies up, eyes closed, backs on the ground.
Yoga time is ending and we are lying down. Bellies up, eyes closed, backs on the ground. Yoga time is ending and we are lying down. Bellies up, eyes closed, backs on the ground. Shavasana, Shavasana, Shavasana.
Nice job. Start to take some deep breaths while you wiggle your fingers and start to bring movement back into your body. And very slowly, whenever you're ready, there's no rush, you can roll over onto one side. Curl yourself up small, like a little seed. Now imagine what type of plant your seed is going to grow into. Maybe you'll be an apple tree. Maybe you'll be a blueberry bush. Maybe you'll be a beautiful flower. You could imagine that your seed will grow into something different too. Nice and slowly, start to grow into that beautiful thing. I can't see you, but I'm sure you guys have grown into something really special. Thanks so much for practicing with me today. I hope you had a lot of fun. Bye.